Hello, how are you guys doing? Probably need to adjust the levels just a bit. There we go. That's probably good right there. Hi. A couple people resubbed and gave out subs and all that jazz. Well, like seconds ago. In fact, Ben Stieg, thank you for the 5 months of support. And then it's not showing it in the log, but I know AMAM or iComputer, thank you for the resub. It just didn't say it. I don't know why. Normally in this little activity feed, it tells me all those things. We're doing dangarompa. I wanted just something kind of like, you know, I got some horror games that I want to do. But I just wanted to do some dangarompa tonight. I was just feeling it. You know what I mean? Sounds good. And I had a decent, like, dangarompa title. And it's not, like, the most clever thing in the world, just that backwards. I need to make sure you guys can actually see, because I don't think you can. Nope. There we go. There we go. Maybe tonight's... Yeah, what am I supposed to ban you for? My body reacted reflexively as I heard the doorbell. So, right, we got the big reveal that we're actually on Earth and not in space. I was pretty close. To anyone on After Hours or wherever that was like, that wasn't right at all. I was pretty damn close. Let's be real. Like, I was pretty close. Close enough. A friend of mine thinks that dangarompa is a good game for his 80-year-old dad. Thoughts? If it weren't for the weird, like, sexual tension of this game, I would recommend this game to a lot of people. Like, I think that's, like, my main hang-up with, what's her name? Her and the nurse in the last game, you know? Like, outside of that, the games are good, and like, I don't know, I remember distinctly sitting down to watch episode 1 of Game of Thrones with my mom. You know, I had moved out at that point. I was living on my own, and it was like, let's see what this whole Game of Thrones thing is about. I've told this story before, and just there's just a special moment. So incest happens, and then a child is thrown off a balcony, and he breaks his everything. That's the first episode of Game of Thrones, if you haven't seen it. And it shows it. It's like, yeah. So that was an awkward episode to start on. Yeah. Spoilers for episode 1 of Game of Thrones? Sure. Yeah, so that was weird. And it was like, it's on HBO or whatever, so they show the boobles and the dick. It's essentially porn. Yeah, it was awkward. I watched that with my mom. So, my mom goes to church every week. Like, it's not... Have I watched The Boys? I have absolutely no interest in The Boys. Like, there have been Twitch bounties for me to tell you guys about The Boys. I just don't care. Like, it's fine if you guys do. I have no fucks to give about it. I'm just so tired of seeing the ads for it. What the fuck is The Boys? I think it's like superheroes. Anyway, we should play this game. I've been streaming for almost 5 minutes and haven't actually, like, yeah. The Boys, they're back in town. Guess what ad I just got? Yeah, right? My body reacted reflexively as I heard the doorbell.
Ah.
That's his body acting reflexively. Somewhat surprised I even managed to get out of bed. I went to the door. Who could it be? What if I just don't? On my feet for the first time in a long while, I walked uneasily to the door. Right, because he's been super depressed because everyone and everything is dead. I slowly opened it and... You look terrible. Thanks. Mackie?
Hey.
Go take a shower or something. Anything to help with your face. Oh, geez, yeah. Oh my god, he could be the front, like, he's got that, like, My Chemical Romance cover band look going on right now. Like, he could be in that. Join the Black Parade. That reference doesn't work anymore, does it? Fuck. I'll be in the dining hall with everyone else.
Huh?
He's got sex hair? Okay. Everyone?
Okay.
I'll be waiting, so hurry up. Mackie spoke curtly and left. Everyone's waiting in the dining hall? I guess I should go. Oh yeah, my hair has just been doing whatever the fuck. Like, I mean, I haven't gotten like a haircut from a haircutting place since like everything started. Like, my wife has been doing a very good job in keeping it in line. But like the place that I usually go is like sending me coupons and shit, and I'm like, bro, how the fuck are you gonna social distance at the haircutting place? I hurried and took a hot shower. Then I left my room. Abby's eating her food, and in doing so, like, it's one of those, like, hard to eat stuff out of it bowls. Like, it's got, like, a little, like, it looks like tank traps in it to, like, kind of, like, slow her down a bit. Same with Herman, because they both need to, like, eat a little slower so they don't eat all of their food all at once. But she's eating it, and that's causing it to, like, push around the room. So that's what that little squeaky thing is. You think okay, serious question. Buzz my hair, grow it long, mohawk. And the problem with the mohawk, I'll say it right now for anyone who's, like, about that, I wear headphones. Like, a lot. So I'd have to go with, like, basically, like, a mohawk, but I wouldn't actually put products in it. So it would just be, like... And, like, converting a mohawk to, like, beard, because I'm not getting with the beard stays. Turn your hair into a wig and then wear it. Mohawk, but so I could do like Liberty spikes. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Liberty spikes. I was thinking about that. Liberty spikes, mohawk. Mohawks are so 12 years ago. No, I think they could make a side hawk. No, I could make that work, right? You're gonna be cold. It's Texas. It's like 60 the other day, I want to say, and that's cold. Everyone was in the dining hall besides Koichi and Kaito. But mentally, they weren't really there. The life had gone out of their eyes. Everyone here looks terrible. You all look like shit, and I just want you all to know it. Also, her little, like, hair clippy thing looks like it's on a separate layer. Like it was edited in later. Like, it doesn't look right. Am I the only one who thinks that? Really? Even I look terrible? Your face always looks like that. What are we talking about? How everyone looks like shit. We're discussing how we want to die, right?
Huh?
What? Want to go out without suffering. Mackie, can you do something about that? Sure, but before that... genuine question. If the Beatles are metal, the Beatles are not metal. Yol made that up because he doesn't know that King Diamond is black metal, because he doesn't know enough about metal, and that's fine. He's made it into his thing now, but yeah, no. King Diamond is first wave black metal. That is a hill I will die on. So I'm not even going into the rest of the stuff. I get it, Yol. You like X-Hoarder, but that's it. Like, that's fine. Sure, dude. Sure, but before that, let's take a look at this.
Ah.
Venom literally invented the term black metal. They are first wave black metal, which is totally different than second wave black metal, which is what everyone thinks that black metal is. But like, there are other bits of the genre. It's not all metal is Metallica, dude. Like, there's other genres of metal. Like, there's more to it than that. Second wave black, okay, first wave black metal is just like, party with Satan, let's have a good time. Second wave black metal is like, Nazis are great. So I don't really get into like the second wave stuff. Like, not really my cup of tea. First wave black metal is fucking great. Like, just party with Satan. That's cool. Thank you for the Homestuck bits. Slap my face and call me grandma. Yeah, that's why I'm like not about like second wave. First wave is fucking cool. First wave is fucking rad. Like Satanic Panic, like kind of shit. Yes. Sorry. Do you think bands like Dream Evil are fake metal? It's power metal. It's really corny power metal, but that's what power metal is. Power metal, almost by design, is super corny. That's Dragon Force is probably like everyone's most well-known power metal band. It's all kind of like that, like virtuoso, like over the top, like dragons and swords and shit. It's silly. Is that a flashback light? Yeah. Wait, who the fuck is alive? I've almost, like, entirely forgotten. Like, this is everyone? We're down to, like, 4 people? Oh, Kaito's not here. I was like, it seems a little light. And the Koichi, but of course Cockitch isn't here. But yeah, no, that's basically the crew now. All right. Is Robot okay? No, he's depressed. Why do you have that?
I see.
It was on top of the table when I went to the dining hall this morning.
Huh?
It was just sitting there? Koichi probably put it up there.
Well then.
To confirm the truth, perhaps? If we use the flashback light, we may recover memories that corroborate his story. So we're supposed to use the flashback light to confirm the truth that Koichi told us? I mean, you guys saw outside, so you kind of know that it's... We don't need to confirm anything. We saw the outside world for ourselves. I should say, I'm generalizing a bit when I say all of second wave black metal is Nazi stuff. It's not. There's some good shit in there too. But that's a bit of a generalization. I'll be real. You got... Fuck, I mean, Burzum is the exact opposite of a good point. I'm trying to think of a good example. There's been a lot of recent second wave black metal bands that are doing the style, but they're explicitly like anti-white supremacist kind of shit. And that's great. Can you have sex in this game? No, you cannot. Not that I'm aware of. Burzum is the Nazi band. Yeah, like, I was trying to think of one, and that's the first one that comes up, and that's, like, absolutely not the correct answer. Pissing off a lot of people with that. I mean, like, yeah. Hellsword is okay. I don't think that they're Nazis. We don't need anything. We don't need to confirm everything. We saw the outside world for ourselves.
Hey.
Do you want to die comfortably? I can help you, but we should check this flashback light first.
Huh?
What? Why do we have to do that?
Because.
It's the only thing we can do right now. If we're going to die, we might as well do anything we can. We have no regrets that way.
That's right.
And even if it is dangerous, it wouldn't matter anymore, right? Either way, there's nothing for us to lose. We don't have any hope left.
Well...
So let's do what we can. Okay, things won't end up any worse than they already are. So when you kill me, will it be like I'm falling asleep?
It's decided.
Then it's decided. Kibo, or Suichi, are you fine with that? Very well, then.
Okay.
So, like, the plan is we use the flashback light and then she just murders all of us? I have to assume that this is going to be something that makes us want to not die? And thus it was decided. Fairly painlessly, the flashback light suddenly appeared. Nothing could be more obvious and suspicious. But because our spirits were already broken, we had nothing to lose anyway.
Hey.
Okay, I'm going to turn it on. Maki switched the flashback light. And then in that moment, the world flipped upside down. Turned inside out. Oh, this is the weird, like, you can see, like, the wedgie he's got going on thing. I forgot about his, like, flashback wedgie. Ever get a wedgie so fucking intense that, like, that is, like, you just remember it and you're like, oh, fuck. I remember that time that I had, like, my entire underwear up my asshole. That's it. I remember. Everything is connected. And we had forgotten that everything is connected. It all started at that academy. Today's got a lot of, like, I really hope people don't take this out of context shit. A government back to school that nurtured the most talented students in various subjects. Hope's Peak Academy. The event that tore the world apart, changed the world. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. So are we retconning the whole Junko thing? Triggered a wave of terrorism and war across the world. Humanity's true despair. Half the world was destroyed as a result of terrible violence. And that tragedy was caused by a single high school girl. Nope, no, it's still a thing. Okay, never mind then. The ultimate despair, Junko Inoshima. She's whatever means necessary to paint the world in despair. The killing game of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy was the same way. Trapped by the ultimate despair force into a killing game. But after Junko Inoshima died, the case was closed and the world began to slowly recover. Alright, I'm gonna say it. Dude's got a weak-ass, like, facial hair game. It's, like, super weak. But Junko's disciples, the remnants of despair, weren't done sowing chaos. The Future Foundation fought against them in trying to restore order. That was the second game, right? The war between hope and despair grew more and more extreme. Finally raged on, but came to a sudden end. Or was that the first game? They're starting to bleed together, because, like, as soon as I finished one, I got the next one going. Also the anime, but you didn't watch that, yeah. And right then, it was from then on that we remembered the beginning of our truth. I feel like this is not the right music for this scene. One day, terrible despair suddenly rained from the sky. Countless numbers of meteorites fell upon the world, carrying an unknown virus. Oh. The embodiment of overwhelming despair, and the remnants cried, "Humanity deserves damnation." Next up in 2020, the Future Foundation, overwhelmed by the renewed despair, and quickly lost influence. But then, Makoto, however you pronounce his name, together with the former members of the Future Foundation, started the Gopher project at Hope's Peak Academy. So, Protag number 1 did a thing? Big Mac, yeah. Only genius can overcome nature and hope, and only hope can overcome despair. Our young geniuses must be able to escape this earth to become the seeds of the future. That is the only hope for humanity. Shit's fucked. Launch some children into space. This is the only possible thing we could do. With those principles, the Gopher project began, with 16 Hope's Peak Academy students were selected. What is the number of kids that you need to have? Like, how many people? How many people do you have to have in order to, like, repopulate the Earth? Because I'm pretty sure it's not 16. 10,000? Yeah, it's a lot. There's, like, a certain point where if you don't have enough people, then you get, like, incest situations, and it's not good. But anyway, it's I don't know. Anime. Fuck it. Launch children into space. We were those students. We really picked the ultimate tennis player? Like, that was... Everyone else has, like... Okay, the ultimate, like, maid who also is, like, secretly the mayor of, like, the... Japan. Sure. Okay. The ultimate pianist. Sure. These are good things to have. The ultimate magician and ultimate tennis player. Yeah, the ultimate assassin. Weird choice. Like, kind of a weird one. Like, you got a lot of stuff like ultimate astronaut. Solid choice for sending people into space. Have the guy that... Something space. Great idea. You know? Guy who knows bugs. Bugs are surprisingly useful to reality in general. Like, paint is made with bugs. The color of some, like, I don't know, snacks is based on that. They're super important. Cosplayer, weird choice. Detective, okay. So, Ultimate Mastermind? Like, when we had the choice to, like, reinvent the world, we were like, yeah, let's make sure that there's a fucking asshole on the... What? Ultimate artist, sure, I don't really care for art, but whatever. And we don't know what's his name, like, what his deal was, because he died. Ultimate inventor, good, she's horny, but, you know, someone's got to make the dildos, I guess, and, you know, that's got to be a thing, so, and who does that leave? Pretty much no one. Everyone else has, like, jobs that make sense. The robot, cool, robots are great. Sure. No, I think we like go ahead and just like vote him off the island and send him out. I didn't say fuck the arts. I said like could you have picked a different one? Because like really, the Prime Minister was a solid choice. She knows how to govern Japan. She knows something about governing nations. That seems good. Thank you for the 5 bits. Slap my face and call me grandma. Martial artists? Martial arts are important. Like, they're really good for your head. They're good for your muscles. If you're going to be stuck in space for a while, you need to be able to work out. That's great. You know, yeah. No, those are solid things. That's it. We weren't attending different high schools. We're all attending a rebuilt Hope's Peak Academy. Oh, they just found that out. Robots can't reproduce. That is a solid point. Yeah, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One of them, yeah, I mean, like, I feel like when you have the, like, oh, we need, like, 100,000 people, or whatever that number is, like, 100,000 people who are willing to fuck someone with a different downstairs mix-up, I think is kind of required. It's sort of implicit in that, but it is required, you know? Like, if they got the same downstairs mix-up, shit's not gonna work. I think they might have been drunk when they were picking these people. It's more than 16. This was advertised as a separate universe. This is actually a huge reveal, but it's like part of the same series. If you pulled this shit in Phoenix Wright, I'd be like, what the fuck? But it's dangarompa. We're all attending the rebuilt Hope's Peak Academy. Like, didn't really think I needed to call that one. You're shocked that Big Mac chose these people. That's solid, yeah. We were the students that applied after learning Hope's Peak Academy was to be rebuilt. The new Hope's Peak that, like the last, in that it accepted applications for talented students and cultivated the ultimate talents. His thing was lucky, right? Hope's Peak Academy was a large school, so we are all separated into classes. We were all students of Hope's Peak Academy. From the candidates, the 16 of us were selected for the Gopher project because... No, we weren't selected. We were the only ones left. Oh! Okay. Solid. Alright. No, that solves a lot of problems. Like, these are the ones we've got, and you might as well be, like, if we're going to send people into space, they might as well be people good at things. It just happens that we got a collection of... I still think we could have left the asshole. Like, I could have left him. Like, you could probably have left him. Yeah, there's a little less genetic diversity there, but... You know... Fuck that guy. I don't want him getting any. The mysterious virus from the meteorites had spread rapidly around the world. People just died in the street? Virus detected. A little late for that. Who put that sign up? The entire world was on the brink of extinction. Hope had almost triumphed, but cruel despair came roaring back to overtake the world. But we just happened to be immune to the virus. That was the reason we were chosen for the Gopher project. I finally remembered. I miss Boss Baby. He was apparently in that shot. This world, that world, it's all connected. Got that backwards, but whatever.
That's it.
Everyone, did you all remember?
Yes.
Yes, I can vividly recall everything now.
I guess.
Yeah. How could we forget something so important? Because... anime science?
Yeah.
We're the students of Hope's Peak Academy. We're the symbols of... But, hold up. But it says ultimate... The symbols of hope entrusted with the survival of humanity.
Okay.
Except for one person.
That punk.
Koichi Uma, the mastermind behind this killing game. His organization's real identity.
They were the remnants of despair.
That's right. The cult organization out to destroy the Gopher project. If Kokichi is the leader, that means he controls the remnants of despair.
So wait, they just like... They were sending the kids into space to like quarantine them, and whoever was left, those were the people that they were gonna like repopulate the Earth with? Like, you got a bare minimum of like 16 humans, 15 and a robot.
Out of all of us, he is the closest to the ultimate despair.
So obvious, a killing game like that could only be done by the remnants of despair.
Class trials, Monokuma, and students of Hope's Peak Academy. It's all just like Junko Enoshima's killing game.
So my prediction was right, so I wasn't premature in giving away
Someone
subs.
who worships the ultimate despair would replicate that killing game.
Which means...
Which means that sorry, I thought he was going to say the rest of it. Which means that the killing game is just like the one that came before. A battle between hope and despair. A killing game that mires hope in dark despair.
Got a minute?
Wait, hold on. If there's such an important killing game, then why did Koichi abandon it? That was also something about the remnants of despair would do. They would admire Junko Enoshima, right? He made an elaborate plan to cause us to despair, but he got bored of that plan.
Jeez.
Wanting to feel the despair of your plan being ruined. That's the ultimate despair for you.
Hey,
What's wrong, Mackie?
So what?
Nothing, I'm just not
It's
convinced. It's probably fine, it's not a big deal. You
okay.
sure? We finally learned the truth, but we still can't do anything. Even if we get out of this academy, the outside world is still destroyed. There's no hope left for
everyone!
us. No! We just need to become that hope.
What's wrong?
What's with you all of a sudden?
If I must.
If all hope is lost, then it's up to us to become that hope. After all, we are the students of Hope's Peak Academy, aren't we? We're all that's left of the 16 that survived the battle between hope and despair.
Listen closely.
If we give up out now, everyone who fought on the side of hope will have fought for nothing.
That's true.
Fought for nothing.
I heard it.
That's what my inner voice is telling me. No matter what, I can't abandon hope. I can't give up. Yeah, no, Mackie just like put his brain in a robot and sent it into space, didn't he? Rev, that means Makoto is dead in canon. Oh shit. Well, I'll miss the... You know how he used to... I mean, you know, his real strong point was... And everyone remembers that one line that he said. Yes, that's what it's urging me to do.
Leave it to me.
So I will not despair, even if there's only a little. I'll move forward with that hope.
Okay.
Kibo. How do I do that? How do I do that? I can't do the thing right now? It's not... You won't let me? Okay.
Listen closely.
I want to be like, no, that's wrong. Right. Now there's no use in thinking about whether or not our lives have meaning or not. Because as long as we're alive, we still have the power to decide the meaning for ourselves. That's what I believe hope is.
I see.
That's wrong.
Yeah, that's what hope is. You see? You're right.
This conversation is going nowhere.
We're the students of the new Hope's Peak Academy, rebuilt as a symbol of hope.
Yeah.
If we're the students of Hope's Peak, the world would really... If we give up, then the world would be plunged into despair.
I'm not so sure about that.
You're right.
I got it. In the end, it's all about willpower. I'm going to live until the end and never give up.
This conversation is going nowhere.
I won't be able to do anything in a world... In a destroyed world.
No, that's wrong.
He's just in the back being like, no, nah. We won't be able to do anything in the destroyed world.
Great, huh?
We're making the impossible possible is what magic is all about. It's a pain, but it's worth it. I'll live 100 million more years. You guys.
You're right.
You're right. Let's do it.
All right.
Let's fight together against despair.
Yes. No, that's wrong.
Yes, as long as we stand together without
No,
giving
that's
in to
wrong.
the despair, we'll find a
No,
new
that's
way
wrong.
to find out.
No, that's wrong.
We all stood in unison. We felt the power of hope coursing through us, driving our bodies. It's just like, no, no, no. The hope born in this academy, a tree of life with roots deep down. It was supporting each and every one of us.
No, that's wrong.
Motivation is rushing through my entire body. This is the power of hope. When you laugh like that, you sound less like a mage and more like a wicked witch. Koichi may have left that flashback light to give us make us give up. But if that was his plan, it failed. It's true, it does seem though Koichi's plan went wrong somewhere. The only person who could have given us this flashback light is Koichi.
Hey,
So what's our plan now? What are we going to do about Koichi?
That's right.
I'm close enough. Kokichi. I forget the extra K. It's the second K is silent. I've decided it. It's not. There's no reason. There are no Ks in, I'm pretty sure, any language that are silent, but we're going to say that that one is, you know? Like the H in sleep. The H in sleep is not only silent, but also invisible. Not. No, you pronounce the K. You just don't pronounce the N. Knot. There's no H. It's invisible. We gotta stop, you know who, the remnant of despair. This despair will never end.
Okay.
Am I doing okay? You know, generally speaking with this year, it's just like throw a dart at a board every couple hours and it's just like, sure. We have to save Kaito too.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
right.
that guy. He's so stupidly positive. He's just the kind of guy we need in a time like this. I'm so glad that he's alive and not dying. Sulfur, thank you for the 2 months of support.
That's right.
With Kaito by our side, encouraging us, then even if we're the only people left, I think we can still find a new hope. Wouldn't it take like 2 generations in order for like the current like Okay, so he's dead and you're a robot. So 1, 2, 3, and there's 2 guys. Not counting Koichi, because we're jettisoning him into space. Like, he doesn't count. So, I think we can still find a new hope. Yeah, that's exactly right. I think that even in a situation like this, he'd think of something. The problem is, where are Koichi and Kaito?
It's okay.
They're in the exile hangar.
Huh?
Both of them? Koichi did say that, but Kaito would be trapped in there, but
Okay.
by chance, I happened to see Koichi leaving the hangar during nighttime yesterday, spying on him like a normal person who actually wanted to do anything to get out of this shit situation would do.
What?
By chance, really?
Right, right?
I bet the truth is that you were worried about Kaito and were watching over the hangar all day. Oh, someone's got a crush, and your crush is kind of dumb. Her type is stupid people. That's why she hangs out with the main character too. Looks like that's
So
the
what?
case. It's not like I was worried about Kaito or anything. I just had nothing else to do. I'm also used to watching others, so it wasn't any trouble. You know how some people are like saposexual? She's whatever the opposite of that is. Just only interested in dumb people. More on a sexual, yeah. I don't know if that's a thing. I'm pretty sure it's not. Dumbass sexual, yeah. It's important for assassins to watch their targets and think of ways to kill them.
Stop it.
We're all getting mushing, but you need to make it all bloody instead.
100%.
We know the exiles are in the hangar, but how do we get them out?
By the way,
The hangar has an alarm system that will go off if... Why did we bring the ultimate mage? Just like Tilda. You mean that Tilda is into dumb people? Okay. First off, fuck you. I don't really have a second part to that. That's just it. The hangar has an alarm system that will go off... What? My wife says you're rude. Thank you, sweetheart. I love you. The hangar has an alarm system that will go off if anyone approaches the shutter. On top of that, Koichi has an alarm remote key to shut off that alarm system. There's also an electric barrier, right? You need to do something about that,
Yes.
too. Yes, but even approaching the control panel will set off the alarm, too. So many problems from the start. What should we do?
okay.
It'll be fine. I think we know how to stop the alarm system in the electric barrier. Does she have an idea? Just... Sure. Why even stop the conversation? It's not like I'm going anywhere or doing anything. How do you get past the alarm system and barrier? With the electro hammer. Yeah, the plot device hammer.
Well,
If you hit the control panel with it, it should disable the electric barrier. It's a really shit system. I'm not gonna lie, Kibo's kind of a... Kibo's one of those, like... So, like... I was talking to, I was talking to Fred Knudsen the other day, right? We were talking about chess, because I was playing chess on my phone. And he was talking about how, like, modern-day computers that have, you know, programs that run how to play chess, basically AI to play against you, run every possible combination that could be played, and then choose the dumbest one possible if they're trying to be bad, in order to make it, like, you know, basically it's that way, yeah, the down the rabbit hole, dude. So I was talking to him the other day, and that's how they apparently make robot, or, you know, AI that do chess, which makes sense. Like, that's how you tone it down, is you just pick the dumbest possible way of doing things. What if in an attempt to make Kibo more human, rather than being like, you know, smart or capable, they just like figured out where the average on humans was and went just a notch below that. So he just kind of seems like a normal dude. Like, you could turn him up, like, a notch or two, and then he'd be smart, but they've intentionally decided to make him a dumbass. We did the same thing that the electronic lock on the exit would do to the outside world.
But
But it wouldn't work in the same way on the alarm system, would it? The alarm would go off because we can't even get close enough to use the electro hammer. What if we just yeet it? We'll use this. Oh, yeah, that's a better plan. Kibo is not a Terminator. Yeah, I think that's part of it. Is maybe like if they made robots smart enough, it would be a problem. Like, you kind of make him like not think too hard about like how like humanity's kind of fucked over robots, and then bam, you got a normal ass dude who doesn't like try and fuck over your day. Yeah, it's one of those things. He could have book smarts, but not street smarts. You know, you can't really actually get your head around some stuff until you've actually done shit. It's like, that's one of those things, and I hate that term because it makes it sound stupid. But like, just like, there are people who know things but have no common sense at all. Like, and common sense is literally just like you interacting with the world. Common sense is variable from location to location. If you go to a fucking, like, I don't know, I wouldn't know, like, I was walking around New York, right? This is the one time I went to New York, and someone walks up to me out of fucking nowhere and is like, "You're not from around here, are you?" And I'm like, "How'd you know?" And they're just like, "Just no." I was doing something clearly that made me stand out. I have no idea what. Out of an entire crowd of people, they ran up to me and were like, "Hey." I have no idea what I was doing. I think I was just walking down the street and, like, enjoying the sights. I don't think I was looking up. Could have been what I was wearing. Rev, you were being robbed. I didn't have things. I was probably acting like I was having a good time being in New York. Yeah, that was probably it. I needed to act like I was having a really bad time. It was probably because I was looking up too much.
What?
or walking too slow or something. But those are all like common sense things that like, or just like general experiences that you have if you live in New York that do not fucking like roll, you know? Like, but here in Texas, there's shit like common sense. Is it okay to bring a dog inside of a store? Like, I'm talking like a bookstore. Can you bring your dog in? Just like an entire Great Dane. Not a service animal, just a straight up Great Dane into a bookstore. Is that okay? Chat's like, no. In Austin, that's totally normal. When I was working at the game store, people would bring their dogs in all of the time. It depends on where you are. The only like touristy thing I have is like a Wall Street sign that Ima bought me when I was up in New York. So I had some friends who used to hang out around there. Anyway, why do you have that, Mackie? There were only 3, and I thought Koichi had them. I stole it from his pocket.
Okay.
During that time. There was a whole conversation about something. You're a kleptomaniac. Terrifying glare was part of the joke. Can you stop glaring at me so terrifyingly?
Thank you very much.
Nice work, Mackie. We can use that electro bomb to get inside the hangar. You should probably not be there for this, Kibo. No offense.
No.
Not only that, it will disable all communication.
Okay.
That should include the remote controls that Koichi uses for the exiles. That kind of rolls with him telling us the truth that
100%.
that thing works. We should use the electro bomb in front of the shutter so it shouldn't affect, or should affect the entire hangar. Then Koichi will be as good as butt naked, and all he'll be able to do is hold his crotch and run.
No.
But still not be able to control an exile from inside.
Oh, bye. No.
Butt naked? No, I'm pretty sure he'll be clothed.
I see.
You getting that Miyu energy going there. We should be able to bring the electro hammers as a precaution against the exiles. Dang, I left mine just sitting around without charging it.
Sorry.
I did too. Takes 24 hours to charge the electro hammer, so we'll have to wait until tomorrow morning. Gonna wait until tomorrow morning? What about the hangar? Don't really have a choice, do we? Without the electro hammers, it's impossible.
Remember.
I know you don't want to wait a single minute more than necessary, but we shouldn't try this until tomorrow when everyone's ready.
That's true.
Fine. That's what we'll do then. This time, we'll definitely kill him. Kill?
Wait!
Mackie, you can't. Even if he's a remnant of despair. We shouldn't kill someone who's a bad guy.
That punk.
But if we kill him, then everything will end. We have no other choice. For that reason, I will kill him. Hi, Abigail. Boop. Look, it's my finger. Boop. For that reason, I will kill him. But you can't.
You're right.
I understand how you feel, Mackie, but we'd feel bad after we'd kill someone. Don't kill people. It'd be no different than the killing game that caused so much suffering. If we all, I'm still down with the plan that we all murder him. And then we just go, yep, we all did it. Or we have no idea. I don't know whichever one allows us just to leave. Like, we don't have that many. Yeah. If you kill a murderer, the number of murderers stays the same kind of logic. Yeah, but maybe the number of people getting murdered by murderers goes down. Like, let's say you kill someone who's killed like 5 people and they're like, I've got another 10 on my list. And then you kill them, right? So total 6 people have died, right? But you're not planning on killing anyone else, right? So then the number of possible people getting murdered has gone down, right? It'd be no different than the killing game that had caused so much suffering. Thank you for the sub, Joey. Thank you for the 31 months of support. I need another way of saying that. It's like, y'all allow me to do what I love doing. And I'm just like, thanks. I'm bad at showing appreciation is really what it is. Yeah, actually, if Mackie kills someone, then the number of murderers doesn't go up in the world. The number of murderers stays exactly the same because she's already killed. So actually, yeah, if Mackie does it, then no one else becomes a murderer, so we have no more murderers. We just have the one, and she's chill. It'd be no different than the killing game that had caused so much suffering.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sold on this murder idea, you know? Yeah, some sort of thing that the Remnants of Despair or Kira would do.
Okay.
Kira from Death Note? Question mark? JoJo? No, I think that's a Death Note. Why would that? I guess it could be a Kira thing. Yeah, from JoJo. Okay, yeah. It's a reference to one anime or another, but I don't know which. What the fuck do you mean, JoJo? JoJo Part 5? Question mark? The last one? Four? It was 4? Okay. Sorry, they all kind of blended together. Sort of like these games. But Kaito said that the killing is wrong, remember? Tsugumi's a weeb is what it really rolls down to. It doesn't really matter which one she was.
I knew it.
So we can't. Okay.
Fine, if everyone thinks that way, then I'll just listen to you guys.
Well.
But it seems like everything is dangerous is gonna happen. I'd definitely kill him. Wow, Mackie's actually reliable? No, she's super reliable. What the? She hasn't murdered you yet. What part of that do you guys not understand?
No.
She's dangerous. There's nothing more dangerous than a heated Mackie roll. When Mackie roll gets too heated, you can even burn your tongue. Did you see those eyes? They're like a predator looking at prey.
Well,
May have deserved that, Himiko. Tsugumi! Like, she's probably a very talented cosplayer. We actually never get to see that. That's really fucking weird. Maybe it's because I didn't do her, like, route any, but, like, I have no... She just says she's the ultimate cosplayer, and I'm just taking that on faith. Because everyone else is good at what they do, you know? But she's just kind of here. But it's true that this is quite unexpected. I didn't think we'd be able to stand together as one again. And it's thanks to Mackie. We were sedentary, feeling so sorry for ourselves, and she was planning. Suppose it also might be thanks to Kaito. Yeah, but she couldn't dress as Kaede because of her condition. Because Kaito was worried about her, she promised to work hard and do her best. Of course, I pointed out and she asked me if I wanted to die
You got a
again.
minute?
What are you looking at?
sorry.
Hey.
Let's do our best. Then the three of us can train together again.
Okay.
I don't even know how you get that. That sounds like some weird, like, psychological thing. I don't think that's, like, a thing. Like... It's like, what? No, it was literally this game that explained, like, if you tell your mind that you're gonna get burnt by, like, a completely ice-cold, like, piece of ice, then your body reacts as if it's being burned, right? Like, that's a thing. But, like, that's just, I don't know. It's in her head. Psychosomatic. That's the word I'm going for. Thank you. Morphogenic fields or whatever. finalized our plans to get the Exile hangar tomorrow morning. Until then, we wouldn't wait for the until then, we would wait for the electro hammers to recharge and finish our preparations. Nothing bad could happen. We're split up and focused and determined.
All right.
First, we need to charge the electro hammer. I shouldn't just stand around waiting. I need to make up for lost time. There has to be something I can do. Wise call. Your talent is useless now. The mystery of the killing game, the secret of the outside world, the Mastermind's identity, are all solved, and we don't need a detective anymore. This is the true ending. That's not true. There has to be something I can do.
All right.
I should scout the area. It'd be a good idea to check out the scene before we execute the plan. I'm beginning to worry about Kaito. He's hurting. He's sick. I'm sure he doesn't want me to worry about him, but I have to.
Okay.
All right, I'll go. Everything's on the line. Humanity as a whole is on the line right now. Like a friend is dying. He's sick and he's being murdered by robots. We have to hurry. But first, I'm gonna go play slots. Should see. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. I guess we're gonna go see how Kaito's doing. Is he over here? Look at that. That looks so fun and not like what I'm trying to do right now. Nope, this isn't it. I hate having responsibilities. Doing things. Oh yeah, it's this building. God, after playing that, God, what is that called game? What is that game called? I got those words in the sentence, but not in the right order. Just sort of jammed them in there randomly. Whatever, Scared of Ghost game. There is no difference in the run speeds. Phantasmophobia. Yeah. This game, you just, like, book it. You are, like, going. Phantophobia. Like, a fear of Fanta, the drink? Just remember the Snapple lady. Remember I Love the 80s and 90s and 70s and 60s, and they had, like, Gilbert Godfrey and the Snapple lady and, like, say, like, Kid Rock for some reason, and we all had to, like, laugh at the... You don't remember that at all. You didn't miss anything. If I keep going, I should reach the hangar. If Koishi's in the hangar, there should be a good chance that the exiles are patrolling nearby. Should be careful. That was the show. They were like 1981. Oop.
Huh?
It's the first time I've seen him in a while. Are the exiles protecting him? But why now? Why all four of them? Koishi's controlling them, right? Why would he do that? Wait, if the exiles are here, they aren't guarding the hangar. This is my chance. I should hurry. But carefully. I don't want to draw attention. Yeah, I think there were 5. Kuklui, think of the 16 months of support. The alarm is enabled. Yeah, no shit. The electric barrier is up. I can't get too close to the shutter. I only saw 4 exiles. I don't know where the other one is. Perhaps it's inside the hangar? Hopefully I can find a good spot to survey the scene. If I remember this correctly, there's a bathroom with a small window in there. Oh, hey, let's go creep in this window. It's that thing that I saw earlier and I wanted to interact with, but the game wouldn't let me. There's a window. The bathroom's window? I can see inside from there. I peek inside the bathroom, like a creeper. I saw a silhouette on the other side.
What are you doing here? Kaito! Don't shout, stupid. Kokichi will hear us.
Are you peeing right now? The house I grew up in had like a window right above like the toilet. So if you were like standing up and peeing, you could like look outside and into like the next door neighbor's yard. So just they never came over, so they didn't know what that room where we were standing in was. So just there were times where I would just stand there and stare outside at them, and they were probably like, "That kid's fucking weird." Is that what's happening right now? Just like this real bored expression, just straight up looking at my neighbors, being like, and hardcore staring. Fuck. Don't shout, stupid. Koichi will hear us. Is he close by?
No, I'm locked up in this bathroom, but Kokichi's just outside that door. It'll be bad news if he sees you here. He's got the exosols with him.
Exosols.
Yeah, that's true.
What's that face?
Wait, so what are you doing here?
Just chilling? What are you doing here? Reminds me of, let's go get my oil changed. I already told this story, but I'm telling it again because it's good. Let's go get my oil changed like a year ago. And, it was something wrong with the car, something like that, right? And so he the guy at the mechanic's place, he's like, all right, well, we're going to bring the car around. You know, here's how much you owe, yada, yada. So what do you do? I don't want to talk about like, you know, YouTube. So I just say art most of the time. You know, art. And then just like having a fucking moment. I'm like, what do you do? And he's like, this? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, you do. Just one of those moments that I won't forget. Wait, what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Saving you, of course. What? By yourself? No, I'm just scouting the place. Tomorrow morning, we're all coming to rescue you. All of you? It was Maki's idea. Honestly, I had given up. We had all given up. But not Maki. She did everything she could to get you back. It's because she believes in you, Kaito.
She's got a thing for you, I think.
She knows that you would never give up, no matter how bad things got.
Yeah, of course. I'm Kaito Momota, Luminary of the Stars.
I've never done the U2 thing. But I have done other things. That's the worst of them, though. Like, I'll say stuff like, I don't know, like, have a good one. That's my, like, leaving a conversation with someone who works in, like, you know, retail. Because, like, they go, like, you know, enjoy your meal. And then I go, okay, you have a good one. It's fine. You know? Have a good day, sir. Okay, you have a good one. Works no matter what the fuck. And it also isn't day specific, so it's not going to be like, have a good night. I don't even have to think about what time of day it is. Like, I'll be real with you guys. I don't know what time of day. I mean, like, I generally know it's late. But without looking down, I could not tell you what shirt I'm wearing right now. I just don't fucking care. It's a red shirt, for anyone who's wondering. I'm expecting black, because most of my shirts are black.
Even if the world has ended and humanity has gone extinct, I can't give up.
Just like kind of trying to remember that, like, oh, what time of day is it? So that way I can tell them, like, hey, have a good time.
It'd be a crappy story if the hero gave up so easily.
Yeah, that's right, Kaito.
Don't you worry. I'll do something about all this.
Hey, guess what? You got to space, dude.
That's a promise.
You just weren't awake
All
for
you
it.
guys are working so hard, so I can't just sit back and relax.
There's something I want to ask him. I don't care if he's overconfident or acting. Just want to hear him say, "Don't worry, it'll be okay."
It's just... I'm happy you guys want to save me, but stay safe, okay? Getting close to an exisol is dangerous, even if you've got an electro hammer.
Got it. By the way, are you feeling okay? Apart from the injury, obviously.
What if he's jerking it behind that wall? Like, so he was just like banging one out when like Shuichi showed up? To what? It's fucking like steel wall directly behind us. What kind of weird ass fetish is that? And he's like, ah, fuck. You're here now.
Who, me? Yeah, of course. It's nothing. Anyway, Kokichi should be back soon, so we better end our chat.
Okay, sure. And hey, Kaito, about what happened with Gonta.
Shuichi, I leave the rest to you.
What?
While I'm gone, you gotta support everyone, especially Maki Roll. She can be reckless sometimes.
Yeah.
You're an impressive detective, through and through. You might not only reach the truth, but something even beyond it. And don't forget, you're not alone.
I think truth is kind of, okay.
Don't try to do everything yourself. It's only gonna wear you out. When times are hard, you gotta rely on your friends.
Rely on your friends. That's it. That's what I've been neglecting.
I believe in you. So I'm leaving the rest to you for now. You got it, Shuichi?
Kaito, thank you. Thank you for being my friend.
Yes, I understand.
All right, now get going before Kokichi comes back.
You're right. See you tomorrow, Kaito.
Think about it. How else would you stay blissful in this situation? Just like, I don't know, like, I feel like it would kind of depress me if I was like dying of multiple internal injuries and plus whatever else is going on with him, and I was being kept hostage by giant robots and the world was destroyed. I think it'd be, I don't know, that'd kind of give me a bummer. Give me a bummer boner, you know? Which is no boner at all. Like, I don't think I don't think that would be a good time for me. A bummer boner. You're right. After leaving Kaito with a smile, I returned to my room. There's no point in wandering around. I should stay in my room and relax. I tried to get myself into the right mindset for the final battle. I was meditating on it. It became nighttime before I knew it. So, I'm gonna be pretty hardcore about the cutoff time today. We got some shit we need to do in the morning, and I want to see my wife a little bit before we gotta go to bed. In about an hour, are we gonna be in an awkward spot to like? There wasn't a Monokuma last time either, so that would be like wrapping up at about an hour. This seems like we're at like an ending point. I don't know what to do here, is basically what I'm saying. You'll have an excellent stopping point soon. Okay, will you call it? You'll be perfect to stop in like 30 to 45 minutes. Okay. Yeah, okay, well, yeah, we'll just go straight through then. But yeah, an hour from now should be a good stopping point. Okay, you guys, yeah. If it's 30 minutes for you, it's an hour for me, so it should be fine. I won't hesitate anymore. Kaito has taught me.
All right.
I have to do it. To live, to find a reason to live. I will fight. I spent my night with that thought nestled deep into my heart. Dad impersonator. Thank you for the 5 months of support. Don't panic, just stay calm and listen. Well, if you're watching this Monokuma theater segment, it's already too late. Kids may not know it, but his 100% cotton mascot like me, well, hope is... I thought of seeing young people brimming with hope, killing each other just to survive, watching their hope fade away. Something more despair-inducing than that. But dear students, carrying humanity's hope, betraying and deceiving and killing each other. Makes me oh so sad. How I long to see everyone's despairing faces soaked in blood and tears. I've gone and done it. It's been a minute since I've seen Reservoir Dogs. Is that what that's supposed to be a reference to? It is weird that there's no morning or night announcement from Monokuma. After that empty announcement from Monokuma, I jumped out of bed.
Right.
Here we go, first to the dining hall. I grabbed the charged electro hammer and ran out of my room, swinging that shit like a baseball bat. He never pre-recorded. I just kind of assumed he would, because, like, why wouldn't you? I mean, it's like, who would go live every day without pre-recording it? You think I'm actually live right now? Like, you think I stream live ever? Nah. No. The secret is I'm just psychic and I know what you guys are gonna say, and I just predict it.
Everyone!
Is everyone here ready? Of course, my electro hammer's all recharged. What am I gonna say next? We'll see. Yeah. There's that. At that moment, I realized one of us didn't have their electro hammer. Where's your electro hammer?
Nope.
I don't need it. I'd rather not use a weapon I'm unfamiliar with. That's why you don't pick up guns off of people when you kill them, because you don't know what they've done to it. That's some Spec Ops shit right there. You might want to bring it though.
Okay.
This is much better. That's a knife. I don't know how good that would be on robots, but all right. A knife? Well, I suppose you know best.
Hey!
Then we're off.
Hey.
And before that, there's something I wanted to say. I scouted out the hangar yesterday. Scouted out the hangar? Yes,
okay.
and I discovered that Kaito was trapped in the hangar's bathroom.
I see.
The bathroom certainly is the best place to lock someone up. So could we just like bomb the bathroom wall? I guess that wouldn't work. I see. Certainly the best place to lock someone up.
If I remember correctly.
I also saw Monokuma by the... I mean, like, listen, she's a professional killer. She's done this shit before. She knows what she's doing. I'm just kind of like... Yeah, that makes sense. Why not? I wouldn't pick a knife, but she knows what she's doing. Monokuma by the hangar, being protected by 4 exiles.
Is that all right?
So we have to be careful that we aren't spotted. Saw that too. You saw that? Were you at the hangar too, Kibo?
Yes.
Yes, I thought maybe I could get get through to Koichi before we carry out our plan. So I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him. Kibo, you stupid bitch. You fucked this up, didn't you?
What?
You tried to talk to him on your own?
Well,
Sorry, I thought it'd be preferable for us to release Kaito peacefully. How did it go? He killed him on the spot.
as I thought.
When as expected, there's no responses at all.
But,
I did witness a few things. What did you witness?
well,
We can discuss that later. For now, I'll share what I saw that was relevant to our plan.
for now,
Suichi no, how about you tell us all of that shit? We can wait a second if it gives us any new information. Like, what'd you guys talk about? 4 exiles that appear to be guarding Monokuma. Saw one of them enter the hangar.
No.
Just one?
yes.
The green exile.
If I remember correctly.
The green one. I saw that one guarding Monokuma. They gotta, like, charge? I made sure to stay out of sight while I watch. Neither the alarm system nor the electric barrier reacted to the exile's presence.
Could it be?
Does that mean that the alarm system and the electric barrier don't work on the exiles?
That's right.
Considering where the exiles are stored, it would appear to be a safe assumption. Anyway, there are 2 exiles in the hangar. We should be careful. We only have one chance.
Okay.
As they're only electro bombs, so we can't afford to miss.
You're right.
And we're all ready this
Everyone.
time. Let's go. We must end this killing game once and for all, no matter what. This will be fine. Energized and motivated, the group rushed out to the dining hall, one after
right.
another. Oh, why did we go the long way? The fuck? Just real quick shout out. I saw how many people were in chat, and I just want to thank you guys for coming out tonight. Makes me feel good. So thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys are having a good time. Everyone must have gone to the hangar already. I shouldn't be late. And then chat's moving fast. It's just like that's the sign of a good stream. That's like how I like go to bed happy, you know, is seeing chat like this. So thank you guys. I'm sure nothing will happen. Everything will be fine. Everyone must have gone to the hangar already. I shouldn't be late. Okay. They're not moving. That's weird. There's only 3 of them there. Oh, Kuma's not here. He should have been protected by the exiles. And the exiles, they don't look like they're going to move. What's going on? There's only 3 of them. Should be 2 more in the hangar.
True.
That's what Kibo said. We should consider ourselves lucky that there's only 2. 5 of them here. It should be impossible to execute the plan.
All right.
All right, let's keep moving. They had weird pathing going. Yeah, that room over there, like, the first time I saw it, I was like, that's some weird shit. It'd be dangerous to call for Kaito now. I didn't read the rest of that because it went away too fast.
Well then.
Everyone's here. Let's get started right away. I'm ready.
Are you okay?
Mackie, are you ready with the electro bomb?
Hey,
Who do you think you're talking to? It's similar to a grenade, except for the detonation lags a bit after you push the switch. How do you know that? Once we roll this in front of the shutter, it should disable the alarm
that's
system.
obvious.
This won't fail. The electro bomb is an effective range of 50 yards and lasts 2 hours. So, maybe you should skedaddle, Kibo. The remote control is disabled. We'll have a chance to stand against the exiles.
All right.
We'll stop Koichi before he gets into the exile. But be ready for the worst. We might have to use the electro hammers. If he gets into that exile, we'll stop him with this hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
What's the matter?
What's wrong, Mackie Roll? We're all ready to start, you know.
That's true.
Yeah, all right. Oh, slap my face and call me grandma. Thank you for the gift subs. How many was that? Was that random, or did you pick out people? Thank you, dude. It is a good name. Well, if you got one, make sure you thank him. And if you haven't already, go ahead and check the check the someone do the exclamation point Discord thing. Get involved in that shit. Now let's go. Mackie triggered the electro bomb and rolled it in front of the shutter. There you go. Thank you, Natalie. Thank you, Mantis. How much did I miss? We're an hour and 20 in. And then... good animation?
100%.
How are you okay? The alarm system's disabled. Now we can approach the control panel.
Shuichi!
Mix up my electro bombs and my sub bombs. My bad. It's good. Shuichi, will you do the honors?
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. Okay.
All right.
Alright, if I hit the control panel with this, I swung the electro hammer and suddenly noticed it didn't charge. Control panel was covered in marks as if damaged by something sharp.
What are you trying to pull?
What are you doing? Hurry up.
Okay.
Sorry, I've got this. No time to think now. Time to just swing my thing around. Aimed my swing at the control panel and brought it down as hard as I could. Bonk.
All right.
The electric barrier is turned off.
Everyone!
Let's go.
All right.
We'll let Koichi do whatever he wants anymore. Try to sing Rev. Why are you guys saying Rev? You'd better be ready. This is it.
All right!
The remnants of despair end here and now. Yeah, he heard us planning and he's done nothing to prepare for this shit. I'm sure this will be fine. After opening the shutter, we burst into the hangar, the electro hammers in hand. To end this killing game, to end this despair. Kaito's dead. Maybe he's okay. Maybe he's okay.
What?
A body has been discovered. Everyone, please gather at the Exisol hangar.
I will never get that name right. Very good framing.
The killing game just keeps going and going.
Oh, I missed a Pingal? Well, Pingal then.
The despair's not over yet.
X is all. Well, I thought we were out of murders. I kind of felt we were at that part of the game where it's like, everyone's good.
What is this? What's going on?
Is this the good stopping points for the day? Okay. We'll go and save then. Now's a good time, more or less, to stop. All right. Yeah, we gotta wake up real early tomorrow morning, and if it weren't for that, then I'd just be like, just keep playing. I kind of didn't expect that had happened. Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. And sorry about switching the video from today, because for the last little bit I've been doing the highlight video on Wednesdays. I don't know if that's legit. Like, it didn't seem to be helping anyone. Like, no one like, apparently after doing this for like 8 years and releasing every Saturday, you guys sort of expect the videos to be on Saturdays. And so when I upload on Wednesdays instead, you guys, even though like analytics say that you guys prefer to watch on Wednesdays, I kind of figured that was the good day to upload. But like, y'all just want to see the video uploaded on Saturday, then wait until Wednesday to watch it. Which, okay. I'm just gonna keep uploading on Saturday then. That's fine with me. As long as you guys are happy and having a good time, and hopefully enjoying the stuff that I'm making, like, I'm not gonna complain. There is one art for tonight, and it is actually, I mean, just conceptually, I'm just gonna like let you know what it is. It's a fanfic for the Town of Nowhere, which I will be reading. Not right now, probably. It's a bit long. But it's on, yeah, except it's on AO3. Is that Archive of Our Own? There you go. You can find it on the it only affects wireless data, so Kibo would be fine. It looks fairly short, but I am going to read this after I get done with Oh, okay. They don't seem to mind me reading it then. I hope that's okay. Let me go ahead and like speed read it real quick to myself and make sure that it's not like spoiler heavy. See. Summary. What happens after the series ends? Okay, yeah, no, probably shouldn't read that one out loud. Because if you haven't seen the end of The Town of Nowhere, spoilers. So yeah, I'm gonna skip reading this one out loud, but I'm fucking excited to read it. It's very short. So it should be fine. But anyway, why don't I go ahead and just link it into chat for you guys? Who made this? It's literally a spoiler fic. Yeah, don't click that link if you've not seen the end of The Town of Nowhere. It is spoilers. It's made by Rubia, and that is rad as shit. I'm not good at writing. And so that someone went ahead and wrote something, it's good. Thank you. The Town of Nowhere is finished for now. On a related note, I'm gonna check actually. So part of my Patreon, my art Patreon, is that I'm supposed to upload stuff from my sketchbook. I don't sketch that often. In fact, rarely if ever. I just sort of go like balls deep and hope things work on every painting, and it's fine. But I've been doing some sketches for some character design stuff and some concept art for the next series. The next series probably won't be out for a couple months just because I need to get my shit together and actually make all the resources and find an easier way of pumping them out quicker. And I asked if they wanted to see them despite the fact that there are spoilers, and they said yes, overwhelmingly. So I guess I'll be uploading those here either tonight or tomorrow, and yeah, so there's that. It will be a bit before I actually get to that. I apologize to everyone that I haven't gotten it up by now. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching. Like, seriously, it makes me feel great to see people in chat and chat just having a good time. So thank you guys for being here tonight. I hope you have a good one. I hope you sleep well, all that jazz. And I'll see you in the next one tomorrow. If I can, I'll try and stream some horror stuff or something. It looks like Mike is streaming some stuff, and then Ding Dong VG raided me the other day. Should I raid him back? Is that like a thing you're supposed to do on Twitch? I don't really know the dude, but like it's nice of him to raid me. I don't know, up to y'all. Mike or that other dude. I'm bad at networking. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.